All right, welcome to the WIL studio. This episode of BoTube, we have a special guest in the studio from the Salvation Army. It is Major Richardson. Welcome, sir. How are you doing?
Thank you. Glad to be here today.
This is a big, big day for you. Salvation Army kicks off the Tree of Lights campaign. Are you excited about it?
Yes, it's an exciting time in St. Louis, as had been for the last 60 years here in St. Louis.
That's great. And you know, so many people think of the kettles and they think of the Tree of Lights campaign, but you guys do so much all year long. And while I've got you, if you don't mind, I just want to kind of delve into some of the big things, the big programs that you work with the St. Louis community on a daily basis, outside of even the holiday season.
Yes, we like to say the Salvation Army is open 365 days a year, 24 hours a day, to provide services for those in need in our community.
And you definitely do that.
Yes.
In what ways, like disaster relief, big things like that?
Yes, we know disaster relief. You see the Salvation Army canteens as they go throughout dispersing water, food, and assistance to individuals. But also we provide homeless assistance for individuals who are homeless. We provide addiction counseling for individuals who are addicted.
Wow.
Last year, we opened now for 12 months, one of the first of its kind in the nation, of veterans housing for both female and male vets who are experiencing post-traumatic stress.
Yeah, and too many are doing that.
Yes.
They're going through that. You know, and it does hit home. But the Salvation Army is doing so many good things. But you need funding for that. And that's why this part of the year is such a big time, because people are in the giving spirit. And, you know, we all see the kettles. I have the same lady who is the bell ringer at the Walgreens that I go to. And even on the coldest day, she's out there ringing that bell. I'll bring her a cup of hot cocoa once in a while. And, you know, it's more than just digging into the coin in your ashtray. You know, people dropping a check or something like that. How best can we help fund the Salvation Army during this time?
Well, the traditional red kettles is one of the most appropriate ways to drop in. As we like to say, change go in and change lives come out.
Boy, that's
from
true.
the donations that we receive on the kettles. You can also donate online with the Salvation Army at stlsalvationarmy.org. Click on the donate button. You don't have to leave the comfort of your home. Or you don't have to experience long lines. You can go out and donate anytime, 24 hours a day, and you can know that those donations will help those in need in our community.
So you at the Salvation Army are embracing technology. I mean, it's a great way to get the word out. The electronic kettle, or whatever you call the online kettle, that's also a way to do that. Now, do we talk about goals that we need to set? I mean, I'm sure that you have to have some kind of goals because you want to know what you can fund for the next year.
Yes. The Salvation Army raises about 60% of our income at Christmas time.
Oh, boy.
During our Tree of Lights. This year, the goal is $6.3 million.
And that's just in St. Louis?
That's the St. Louis metropolitan area. And those donations will stay within the communities they're raised to provide direct service for those who are less fortunate in our community. St. Louis has been a very generous community. The Tree of Lights started here in St. Louis. Now it's replicated throughout America.
Congratulations. I didn't know that.
Yes.
That's very cool. Now, is St. Louis the only one with a giant kettle?
There's a few kettles out there.
This is the home of Bigfoot Monster Truck. Let us be the only... No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It is pretty cool, though. I've seen it.
Yes. Now there's a new one that we're hoping to get here in St. Louis. It's a bouncy kettle. It's a kettle that's a bounce house that goes in malls, and you can make a donation, and your kid can play in the kettle. So it's a whole new idea for St. Louis.
Maybe we need to get Six Flags involved, get a red kettle ride or something.
Yes, that would be great.
Oh, you like that idea? Okay. Okay, you always got to keep thinking, right?
Yes.
Well, so is there a chance that bouncy house kettle will make it here this year?
If our staff have anything to do about it, yes.
Okay, good. Well, I'm putting a vote in for it as well.
Thank you.
That's great. Well, keep up the great work. And today is the kickoff for Tree of Lights.
Today is the kickoff of the Tree of Lights. This weekend you'll see kettles, over 200 throughout the St. Louis region.
Now, do you have people to man those all the time? Do you look for volunteers, or are you good there?
We're constantly seeking out volunteers.
Okay.
If you like to ring with your family or with your church or other organization and volunteer to help the Salvation Army, what we're doing is helping those in need in our community. What an easy way to contribute to those who are less fortunate in the community by taking an hour or 2 hours to help raise money for the Salvation Army.
Okay, and if somebody's listening right now to us, Major Richardson, and says, you know what, my family needs help, what can they do? Where can they get information?
Well, throughout the St. Louis region, we have core community centers where you can go right now and sign up for you and your family or senior citizens for Christmas assistance. We provide toys for children, for senior citizens. Most don't realize the Salvation Army actually mail them a food voucher. You know, some people like turkey at Christmas,
Yeah.
others like pizza.
Sure.
And so we like to give them that freedom to be able to enjoy the holiday in a way that's appropriate for them.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Everybody's different. Everybody's
Yes.
different. Well, good deal. Major Richardson, I wish you all the luck in the world. Keep up the great work. You're keeping up the good fight. And I hope this year surpasses your goals that you guys have set.
Well, thank you, and thank you for your support and the supporters of your listeners.
You bet. Absolutely. And don't mean to be inappropriate. And I don't know if you were, prepared for this, but I kind of have a moniker that everybody needs to bark before they can leave.
Oh, okay.
Are you in?
Fine.
Roo! Yeah, that's it right there.
Yeah.
That's perfect. That's beautiful. Good job.